Beneath the eternal white silence of Antarctica lies a story the ice has guarded for millennia. A story etched not in ink, but in frozen stone and forgotten ruins. The wind howls across endless plains, carrying whispers of civilizations erased by time, of cities swallowed by the cold embrace of a continent that does not forgive. Here, where human footsteps falter and machines strain against the frost, the earth hides secrets older than history itself. What truths lie entombed beneath this frozen kingdom? What remnants of humanity, or something far older, wait in the shadows of the ice? Before we step into the abyss of Antarctica's hidden past, take a moment to journey with us. Like, share, and subscribe, because what you are about to see will forever change the way you imagine the world beneath the ice. The white silence begins with nothing but quiet. A quiet so big and heavy that it feels like the world has stopped breathing. Antarctica is a land of endless white, stretching so far that the ground and sky blend together. When you stand here, it doesn't feel like Earth anymore. It feels like another planet, frozen and empty, waiting for someone brave enough to step inside. But this quiet is not empty. It has a voice, even if it doesn't speak with words. It presses on your ears. It sits heavy on your chest. Even a whisper disappears into the stillness. Footsteps vanish almost as soon as they're made. Sometimes the only sound is deep below, where the ice groans and cracks like something alive, moving slowly in its sleep. The wind never stops here. It roars across the land, shaping the snow into strange forms. Sometimes it polishes ice into smooth, shining walls that glitter like glass. Other times, it carves sharp peaks that look like teeth rising from the ground. Walk through them, and it feels like stepping into a frozen palace, built not by humans but by storms themselves. Everywhere you look, there are glacier, giant rivers of ice, wider than cities, taller than mountains, older than time itself. They move so slowly you cannot see it, but they never stop. Inside them, they carry tiny pieces of history, dust from forests that no longer exist, ashes from ancient volcanoes, and even air from a world humans never knew. And when a glacier finally breaks, it is like thunder shaking the sky. The sound is so sudden and loud that it feels as if the whole continent is alive and calling out. Storms here are fierce. They rise without warning, walls of snow racing across the plains. The world turns white, and the sun disappears. You can't tell where the ground ends or where the sky begins. To be caught in such a storm is to be swallowed by the land itself. In moments like these, you learn how small and fragile people really are. Machines can freeze, strength can fail, and all you can do is hold on and hope the storm passes. And yet, even in this harshness, beauty appears. When the storm clears, the world glows. Sunlight shines on the snow, turning it silver and gold. At sunset, the ice becomes purple, the sky burns orange, and shadows stretch like long fingers across the land. And when night falls, the aurora begins. Green and red lights dance in the sky, moving and twisting as if the heavens themselves are alive. They shine down on the ice, making the land look like a dream painted in light. In those moments, Antarctica doesn't feel cruel. It feels holy, like a temple made of ice and sky. To stand alone under the dancing aurora is to feel the universe whispering to you, telling you that this land is not empty, it is full of secrets. Antarctica is more than a place. It is a character, with moods and tempers. Sometimes it is calm, its snow falling gently like soft feathers. Sometimes it is wild, with storms so strong they can wipe away whole camps of explorers. Sometimes it feels endless, stretching so far that you feel like nothing more than a tiny speck on its surface. But always, it is untamed. No map can fully capture it. No machine can fully measure it. It will not be owned, and it will not be tamed. This is the beginning of the journey. Before we can look under the ice, we must first understand the land above. The white silence is not just background. It is a guardian. It is a warning. It stands like a wall between us and the mysteries buried deep below. It dares us to look closer, to take one more step into its frozen heart. To go deeper into Antarctica is to accept that dare. And as the wind rises once more, carrying the sound of cracking ice across the horizon, one question remains. Are we ready for what the silence is hiding?